Hey guys, what's up? It's Sam here, and as I said, I was going to do a very brief iPhone 4S review for people who are sort of in the same position as me, or in a worse, maybe you've never had a smartphone before, or you're new to the iPods, the iPhones, or general Apple products, or that. So I thought I would do a quick review and just let you guys know, my thoughts on it as like an initial, how I thought about it, what I thought about it, how happy I am with it. And obviously, I've got a case on mine, Iron Man, Avengers. So ignore the case. That's obviously not what you get. So first, I'm going to show you is the box it comes in. Very simple, basic box. It's nice. Got information on the back, like how big it is. On the bottom, it's got a little iCloud sticker. If I can open it. There we go. So this is the tray. Obviously, we open it like this. When you first open your iPhone, it'll be sat in it like that. Take it out, turn it out, pick it up. Now in this bit you'd have this, which is your plug-in charger. You see in the bottom it's got a USB cable port, which you get in here, which is this middle bit. You can use that to plug it into your computer, or you can plug it in to here and your iPod, plug it into the mains. And you get the standard iPod headphones with a little microphone, so you can use the Siri. This, you got. If I can open it one hand. Sorry, I'm trying to record one-handed here. I'm not using my phone, obviously. You get like a little, some tips and stuff like that about how to use it. It's not a metal thing you use like that to put your SIM card in. So packaging, I actually quite like it. It's not. They don't need to put a huge amount of stuff in here. It's all relatively easy to figure out. So I actually quite like it. I think the box design looks nice as well, which I think is one of the things I think Apple does the best, and that is just general things look good from Apple products as far as I'm concerned. They look nice. Okay, so you get your iPhone. On the top you have your iPhone jack, your sleep and off button. On the bottom you got your port. Sorry, I it's one-handed. You got your silent and normal mode switch. At the moment it's on silent. Up volume, down volume. Okay, and obviously you got your front-facing camera. You got your back-facing camera. So once already on, press the main button and you see comes up, slide to unlock. So yeah, here we go. As you can see, it's quite Christ. Oh, this is terrible, isn't it? Sorry. So as you can see, it's quite a basic interface. All your little apps and whatnot. So most of these you get is basic. Some of them you have to download. A lot of them you will because you don't need them. No, sorry, I didn't mean to click. I'm trying to view differently. Actually, these ones on the bottom don't change. You've got your phone button, so you can make your calls and everything. Mail, internet, music. Your photos. Everything you'll need is on here. So there's nothing really you won't need. To lock it, you just have to press the up button. It's very simple, it's easy to learn. One thing I do like about it is here you can go from your lock screen. Sorry, I'm trying to do this by viewing through my other camera, so it's not as easy. And I'm doing this on a bed, so I can't get any grip. Oh god, sorry, I'm failing epically here. I should really just start again. There we go, so you got your camera straight on, as you can see, it's facing front at the moment, so I'm just trying to vlog on here. But it's facing straight at me. No, wrong button. Here we go. Do that, and your front-facing camera. A bunch of different options there. You don't really need these different options. You got your way to swap from video to. Now it's on video. Swap it back. You go to camera mode. There you go. The only thing I would say is pretty poor is the battery life. You see up here. I mean, it's currently set on 93%. It was on full power less than an hour ago. I got up and it's already on 93%. Battery life is pretty shocking, to be fair. You will need to be home at least every 24 hours to charge it up. I mean, fair enough, if you're just sat and you don't really do much on it, then yeah, your battery life will probably be alright. But obviously, if you don't do anything else, chances are you're going to end up with a very low battery life, which is my only real criticism of this. And that is that, the battery life kind of sucks, to be honest. Which is something I will assume will be fixed in the new iPhone 5 when that's released in autumn, I think it is. It's only a couple more months. But no, I mean, I would definitely recommend this if you're thinking of getting a smartphone, because it's new. Your settings. I mean, you can't really see that well, but you got your Wi-Fi, your sounds, brightness, wallpapers, general stuff. I mean, yeah, I think what I'm going to say. That's right. I think if they'll probably fix it quite soon, to be honest. I can't really see why they wouldn't. I think that's probably the only major gripe I have, though. I think one thing that did sort of bug me, though, is that to get ringtones on here, it's a bit of a trek. You need to save the files, save them in a different format, and then drag them onto here, which isn't easy. It's not explained very well. I had to, Google it, and it took me a while to get how to do it. And then, that to be fair to them, that evening I did receive an email from Apple about how to do it exactly and stuff. But obviously, by that point, I had my phone for the day, so I was already kind of figuring it all out. But it was a little bit challenging, to be honest. Because with my other phones, I've just been able to drag the files on and do it from the thing itself, be able to save it as whatever. My cat's making noise. But no, so this one is a bit more difficult, but it's kind of worth it. Same photos, same sort of thing. It was a little bit. I had to make a separate folder unless I wanted every single one of my photos dragged onto here. No, I would say it's definitely worth getting. If you're looking for a phone that's not particularly hard. I mean, one of the things that I've noticed a lot from my other phones, here my old C3, it's every time I've changed from phone to phone, I've had to learn, to deal with a whole new system of operating, which it's always sort of annoyed me a bit, because you'll learn a new phone, you'll know it, how to do everything on it, then you get a new phone, you've got to learn entirely how to do it again. This isn't something with the iPhones. They tend to be quite similar. You don't really have to worry about anything. You got your iPhone search. Yeah, it's not that bad. I think if you're looking for a decent phone, I would say get it. Obviously, it's going to be a bit of a learning curve, but you'll be fine. I'll show you Siri, actually. This is Siri. I actually haven't used it that much. I find there's not much use for it. But, it's there if you need it. It's definitely worth it. I think if you've already got an iPhone 4, it's not really worth taking the jump to 4S. But, if you haven't got a relatively up-to-date phone, I would say get it. I feel there's something I'm missing here. It's kind of bad, but I don't think there is. I don't know. I mean, what to say really bad? I mean, design-wise, it's nice. It looks good. It feels quite nice as well. It doesn't feel too heavy. It doesn't feel lightweight or too lightweight. It's generally and it looks nice as well, which to me I quite like. I mean, that's one of the things Apple does well. Just looking at it, it looks nice. Design-wise, I've played around on some other phones before. The BlackBerry Bold, Bold and Curves, various Android phones, other phones like this, like the C3, and I've always found that Apple design-wise is the best. Not so design, I mean, like, you know, just the craftsmanship. I mean, my dad, he had an Android, and straight off the bat, it wasn't fantastic. The screen was kind of rubbish. I mean, you would be pressing like this. You know, you'd find yourself having to press 2 or 3 times to get to do something. Obviously, on here, I haven't had any issues yet. It's always been one click. I mean, it was a new phone. I don't know. Maybe it was just that phone being a bit weird. Maybe whatever. It's a bad one. I don't know. But I found that with Apple, I've had no issues design-wise on any Apple product I've had. I mean, I've had a couple of iPods and now the iPhone. I've had no issue with that. But you know, apart from the obvious battery life, you know, I can't really say anything too bad about this. There's nothing really you can't change. I mean, what I'm going to try to do is maybe in like 6 weeks or so, or a month to 6 weeks, I'm going to try and do another review about what I think now I've gotten used to it, or you know, just generally what I think about it. Then I'll show you music quality. The music quality I think is quite bad. Quite bad, or quite good. I hope you guys can hear that. This is Don't Fear the Reaper. I went the wrong way. So yeah, that's your music quality. I think it's quite good. I mean, you know, compared to what it could be, to be honest. As you want to show you my wallpaper, if you can. Actually, it's Dragon Ball Z. There's Goku's. Yeah, so I can't really say that much that's bad about the iPhone 4S. It looks nice. It works well. I mean, when I can't remember the phone I had before my C3, but it was a bit of a. It was another Nokia, I think. But obviously, I went from that oldest one to this one, and the design leap was kind of big. I went from a standard keyboard to a QWERTY keyboard. I had to learn everything again on the menus. It was generally just a bit of a pain to have to learn and take that leap. It took me a while, but on the iPhone I haven't really had that issue. You know, I found it very easy to learn where everything is. Made a few mistakes, like, you know, in terms of the contacts list, which you have to go through utilities to get. Instead of hitting edit a couple of times, I did end up accidentally calling. Yeah, so obviously in your utility contact, oh god, you got contacts, calculator, compass, and voice memos. I shouldn't have hit that. But yeah, you know, I think app-wise, you know, I know people say that Android tends to be better for apps. You know, how many apps are you really going to need, to be honest? And it comes with a lot of decent ones as basic. You've got weather, you've got where everyone's, you know, your stocks. You've got a link to the App Store. You know, there's lots. You know, personally, I can't really complain about the options you have just by being on iPhone. So as you can see, this is my old phone. It's a little bit shorter than this one. Oh, I'll do that. Hang on, sorry, I was going to lock that so I don't actually hit anything. Width, about the same pretty much. You know, I can't really complain too much about the iPhone 4S. I've said repeatedly now. You know, it's a good model. Sorry, this is how I can't do it on soft surfaces. I'll just push the phone away like that instead of actually hitting it. You know, I can't complain about it. You know, I'm happy with it. It's not really a huge learning curve when you swap from another phone to this phone, because it's all relatively basic. You know, you turn it on, you go through the setup, which again was quite easy. No huge challenging things to do the setup wise. And it's very basic. You got messages, you got calendars, photos, camera, video, YouTube, maps, weather, whatever. You've got it all on there. You don't have to, you know, cycle through things. Settings, again, it's quite basic. You know, I mean, a lot of phones I found, like these ones, they say, hey, you know, we've got all these different modes. Let's see what sort of modes they have on it. I can't even remember. I haven't used them. Here you go. So profiles. You've got general, silent, meeting, outdoor, my style 1, 2, flight. You know, I never use any more than general and silent, which is all this one has. You've got airplane mode. You can turn it on off. You've got Wi-Fi, notifications, location services, sounds, brightness, wallpaper, general. You know, there's options, but I don't feel as if there's too many. I've got my battery flashing here on my camera, so it might die. But no, overall I'm happy with the iPhone 4S. It's the first iPhone I've had. I played around the others. You know, this is my, you know, I mean, it's the first new phone I've had in about 2 and a bit years. Very happy with it. So as an initial review, I can't really say too much bad about it. The battery life and the way to transfer ringtones and over to your phone, those are the only 2 things I can really say annoyed me and I wished were particularly more easy or better. But no, so you know, I'm not really going to complain too much about it. This video is very long, I'm sorry about that, but I'm hoping if you've watched it you were thinking about getting an iPhone 4S or you're just wondering more about it. I'm hoping I answered some of your questions, so I will see you all soon hopefully, and I will do a review in about a month to 6 weeks time about whether or not my opinion has really changed on it. Thank you for watching, goodbye.